back on Brown Nose 2. I'm gonna start the Strange Request site, the event story here app. So let's go ahead and do it. Let me make sure the streamers are working properly. Let me see here. Okay, I see you. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead. Money, dinner, and dreams. Mamoneer interrupts Liberta's trip down memory lane with a new assignment. When Mamoneer and Pala are ready to clock in, Liberta makes no secret of her annoyance. Scrutiny News was her trademark apathy. Oh, it says the Miracle Twinkle character pack. Okay, I can't forget that. I'm just putting this out there. You don't need to take it too seriously. You ever heard of pure magic power? It's the innate power every magical girl is born with. Magic potential is determined at birth. Without it, you can't cast a single spell, let alone qualify to become a magical girl. One girl was lucky enough to have it, and everyone around her swore she was destined to become a magical girl. But then something unexpected happened. When the girl was around 5 or 6, a legendary magical girl wiped out every last monster on the planet. Olivia. Just like that, the world changed, suddenly and completely. At first, everyone was thrilled. Peace had arrived, society was safe, and a future without sacrifice seemed guaranteed. But no one bothered to tell the girl the magical girls weren't needed anymore. Jobs vanished, the association shut its doors, and sponsors pulled out one after another. Well, people even started joking about a magical girl job shortage, but the joke soon became a reality as the magical girl industry declined faster and more ruthlessly than anyone expected. Even so, the girl still became a magical girl. She looks damn good too. And then they issued met the requirements. She had pure magic power, clear for training, it could transform. But life as a magical girl was a far cry from the dream she held as a child. No one looked up to them. Instead of being treated as heroes, people treated them like relics of a bygone era. So Dora made a decision, a very practical one, and with it, the once lofty goal became much simpler. Life is only a nightmare until you have enough money to buy your way out of it. You might find it funny. A girl who once had stars in her eyes about saving the world ended up like this. Still, this is the path she chose to survive. He's pretty serious about the whole magical girl thing, you know? Sitting on the warm sofa in the middle of an office, Liberta finishes the story in a calm, flat voice. Oh, wow, I see. Sitting across from her was the costume to arms, palette, mounts along, tennis-able. Liberta's eyes land a stray sheet of paper on the table and she impulsively picks it up. Man, I love how thick palette is, I'm not gonna lie. What's this? But I also love Liberta too. Don't get me wrong, okay? I love Liberta and like her slim body, right? As her eyes scan the page, her brow begins to knot with frustration. Wait, don't tell me this is this week's sales report? Wow, is it just hard to even look at? Noticing Liberta's expression gradually souring, Alec quickly adds, "It's okay, I'm sure sales will pick up next week." Ready listening, Liberta drops the sales sheet on the table and slumps back into the sofa. Oh, she's so sad. I really hate this. Mamoneer finishes her conversation with the secretary and makes her way over to the sofa. Berta, is there a problem? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I like Mamoneer with a crop top. That's hot. Got the tummy, we got the cleavage. Let's go, man. I'm all for this Mamoneer. She looks awesome. Yeah, a big one. The problem is that we have zero workload because all the monsters got wiped out. Things were so great back then, but it was just a flash in the pan. Just look at this week's sales. I thought we'd we'd finally be raking in the capital. Guess not. Let's add a weird sigh of Liberta's constant grumbling. Liberta, didn't we gain something more important than money? Something more important than money? Does that even exist? Our sense of pride and mission as magicals. We can live at peace now that we defeated the monsters. You and your pride and mission. I'm sick of hearing about it. More importantly, do we have any actual work today? If not, I'm clocking out early. So, would it be okay if I left on time today? I'd really like to get to my hobbies. We do have a request, but it's something simple, so you could still leave early. If it's simple, it's probably just manual work again. I'm sure the pay would be total peanuts. Well, since it's simple, we probably won't even need to transform. Then does that mean we won't get to wear our costumes? But I worked really, really hard to make this new magical girl outfit. I made the frills fuller, showing the skirt a little, and layered the lace that flutters every time you move. There she goes again. Rebecca clicks her tongue, numbing the glances between the two of them lets out know the heavy sigh. I thought you two had changed for the better once we defeated those monsters. Have you already forgotten what it means to be a magical girl? In that case, it's time for this lecture on a magical girl doctrine. The words every true magical girl should have actually to the soul. The same secretary as the last story. Boss! At that moment, the secretary's written shouts, and that's everyone's attention. What is it? Once Romeo turns away, Liberta carefully edges toward exit. I'm not about to sit through another one of the boss's sermons. What a boss, she's distracted. What? But Liberta whispers to Pally and tries to sneak away. And before Pally can move, Mamina turns back around. Stay put. I'll go through the 132 principles of Magical Girl's heart one by one just a second. Busted. When she's Liberta slumped back into the sofa, Mamina turns her attention back to the secretary. So, what's news? The secretary immediately holds out a document and face beaming with excitement. Boss, now isn't the time for the doctor. You need to check this job request that just came in. You have to see this. Magical Girl? The lucrative new contract arrives, posting the payout so high it's impossible to ignore. Liberta's initial skepticism vanishes instantly, replaced by a sudden and suspicious burst of professional enthusiasm. You need to check this job request that just came in. You have to see this. What kind of job has he just worked out? As Mamina reaches out her hand, the secretary quickly hands out the request form and begins explaining. The request is from a bar in Iveloa. It's a magical girl themed spa that operates as a cafe by day and a bar at night. That's the place I used to work. Yeah, it's the place you ran off to for a while. Right, I heard the sales were down the drain lately. These days, people head to the city center where there are cleaner places and varieties to the little back alley spots like that. I only worked there briefly, but I also remember there weren't any customers. That's right. So to attract customers, I want to hire actual magical girls for days. Mamina raises an eyebrow as she listens to the secretary's explanation. They want to promote their business using actual magical girls? Well, the logic is sound. But what kind of work was it? I'm guessing hostessing and serving food? If that's the case, does that mean we'll be doing the same work Pally used to do? I'm not sure if I have the knack for that. I'm great at dealing with customers, and then all sorts of weirdos when I worked at that fortune teller shop. Does that mean we get to wear costumes? I want to go. I'm excited. I'm just thinking about it. A shifty smile spreads across Pallet's face as the body trembles slightly. I really like how Pally just gets super excited about stuff. More importantly, what about the pay? It's not pitiful again, is it? See for yourself if it's peanuts or a monster-sized payout. Gleaning Mamoneer holds a request form out to toward Liberto. As a glance at it, Liberto's eyes suddenly widen. But wait, this isn't a typo, right? They didn't accidentally add an extra zero? Liberto snatches the request from Mamoneer's hand and looks it over carefully. They're offering to pay this much? Even split 3 ways and after taxes, it's still more than 10 of those pitiful requests put together. There's nothing to think about here, we should have to immediately, right now. Look at Liberta's, her face is all... I don't know what kind of face it is, but she has that face, right? That's her signature, emotive face. Seeing Liberta's reaction, Mamoneer lets out a sigh. Bertha, is your expression changing a bit too fast? Huh? What do you mean? It's like your eyes just turned to dollar signs. It's true. The moment money was mentioned, there was a gleam in your eyes. Palette. Yeah, I like how expressive Palette is. I'm not gonna lie, I do like Palette a lot. I also like Liberta too, but well, okay, I like Liberta. Also, I really like it for Liberta's actually really good for gameplay. That's why I like Liberta. But Palette, I like Palette. I really like Palette's character. Mamoneer clears her throat and averts her gaze slightly. After a moment, she folds her arms and speaks again. Anyway, Liberta, we can't take this job just because it's money. Why not? Because a true management girl should never forget that her role is to help those in need. Liberta frowns for a moment and falls silent. After a beat, she slides the request form back to her Mamoneer. Fine, I get it. Taking the request form back, Mamoneer nods and to the secretary. Please contact Bar Velova and let them know that we're ready whenever they are. Yes, boss, I'll contact them right away. Thank you. Secretary turns to her desk and immediately picks up the phone. Mamoneer then turns back to Liberta and Palette. Pay is one thing, but if someone needs help, then of course we should help them. That's what it means to be a true magic girl. In that case, since the pay is so high this time, make sure it's divided fairly and paid on time. Time? Liberta, have I ever been late paying your salary? Always paid you on time, haven't I? Oh please, don't you remember? It happened once or twice way back when. When I said I was going to quit over it, you practically begged me to stay. I remember that. I couldn't afford a single thing for my costume back then. Oh wait, sorry, it's Palette. I remember that. I couldn't afford a single thing for my costume back then. Just remember, it makes me so sad. Palette. I love Palette, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really liking Palette. She's growing on me so hard. I really like Magical Girl Palette a lot. She's just becoming one of my favorite costumes. Dude. I love how emotive and funny she is. Alright, I get it. I remember. Palette lightly wipes the corner of her eyes while hugging her costume. Mamoneer waves her hands in a flustered gesture as she continues. That was ancient history. You still remember that? I'm pretty sure I paid you the very next day anyway. Anyway, let's drop that subject. Let's focus on the job ahead of us. The pay is good, so should we do our best? At Mamoneer's words, the Barcelona Palace face is brightened. You're right. It's been a long time since we've seen this kind of capital. I'm so excited. Once I get paid, I'll buy a bunch of brown lottery tickets, pick up more shares again on Netto, and finally buy everything I've been needing. Just thinking about it makes me happy. Watching her reaction, the secretary shakes her head as if they're hopeless and walks over. I got a reply, boss. I've requested to meet with the three of you at Bar Velova today at 2 p.m. 2 p.m.? Got it. Mamoneer nods and glances back at the food. Well, heard that, right? Be at Bar Velova before 2 p.m. Rents and Palette nod, murmuring with bright expressions. Huge payout. I'm not letting this slip through my fingers. My heart's already racing. And Palette's funny. She's kind of nuts, but she... I don't know. There's something funny about Palette. Faint smile forms on Liberta's lips as she thinks about the payday. Alice practically buzzing at the thought of wearing her costume. Momini feels a sense of fulfillment knowing that they're finally going to be helping someone. Each of them has their own reason, but all three feel the same excitement, but none of them know what kind of chaos this excitement will trigger. Uh-oh. Clocking in, phoning in. The trio heads to Bar Veloa for a quick briefing, but the work starts almost immediately. As word of their presence spreads, a massive crowd descends on the bar, leaving the girls on their choice for the dive straight to the ship. Ooh, boy. As a crisp ring on the bell, Pallet steps into Bar Veloa wearing her Magic Girl costume. It's been a while since I was here. Man, her costume is crazy, bro. Look at the bottom. She's not wearing anything on her bottom except the quote-unquote skirt. She's just wearing like a fucking patch. Pallet's fucking crazy, dude. I love her so much. This is peak, man. Holy fuck. It's our sugary sweet world of magic. Annie-chan, one of the waitresses, pops up from a table near the entrance and instantly continues the scripted line for trailing off. It's your first time visiting a sugar sweet world of... Huh? Annie-chan's gaze finally lands on Pallet. Her eyes slowly narrow. Wait a second. You're the one who ghosted us. Pallet, right? Honestly, you could have at least given us a heads up. I thought you were some big shot now, but if you're back here, I guess your 15 minutes are up. That's not it. Hey, Pallet noticed quietly, but A has already turned ahead and shouted toward the counter. Manager, Pallet's back! Just then, bell rings again as Liberta and Momini steps to the bar a moment later. Yo, let's go! Look at all the magic girls. Yo, Pallet, dude, Momini looks cute. Dude, I really like the color highlights on Momini's hair. And she has the heart. And her eyes are like different colors too. That's cool. Momini's looking great. I want to see an entire costume though, but we'll see. I want, no, they have to release Magic Girl Momini. That's probably gonna be later on, right? I think. But anyways. So this is Bar Veloa. Retta looks around at the room as she speaks, and Momini answers with a small chuckle. That's right, I didn't expect I end up coming back here. Would you agree, Pallet? Yes. Oh, let's have an awkward laugh. All we've done is A blink, as if finally understanding the situation. Wait, are you with them? So you're here as a customer? But if you're customers, why are you dressed like... Well... These ladies are guests I personally invited. Oops. At that moment, a calm but clear voice cuts in. Manager! Well, I turned toward the woman who walked onto the floor with such practice and grace. Hey, John. Customer at table 1 just requested you specifically. This is what I think I requested. I'll head over right away. Manager go A-chance and away. A-chance scurries off toward the tables. Manager practically ready into the room. Well then, introduction first would probably be best. I'm the owner of Bar Veloa. Around here, I'm called the Magic Girl Manager. As you may have guessed, I'm also the one who sent you the request. I've already checked the details in the payment, correct? Yeah, we sent the request form. The pay is quite substantial. The amount listed in the request form is legit, right? From what I heard, business here hasn't been doing so well. How can you offer that much? I put into a loan capital, alongside a private investor. A private investor? Yes, so you don't need to worry about that. In that case, I guess it's no problem. Excellent. Now let's get the small talk. We have work to do. Before you start working, there's some mandatory protocols you absolutely need to keep in mind. First, after that, Liberta and Momini are Pallet forced to listen to the list of mandatory protocols. Does everyone understand the protocols? Yeah, of course. First, maintain a magical atmosphere for the customers at all costs. Second, always treat customers kindly. Third, the customer's always right. That's right. Oh, and one more thing. While you're here, you must add Chan to each other's names. Chan? Yeah, it's not just in front of customers, but when you talk to each other as well. That's going to be incredibly awkward. Shall we try a quick practice? Sure, why not? So, Roberta-chan. Who's with her in the boss? No, I mean Mama Near-chan, call me that. What do you think so, Pala-chan? I'm actually used to it. Maybe it's because I worked there before. I'm sure. Well then, should we start serving the customers? Manjo's words act like a starting pistol. The bar suddenly erupts into a whirlwind of activity. Meanwhile, outside the bar. Hey, did you hear? Actual magic tutorials are working here. Isn't that just part of the theme? No, I heard the famous trio that defeated the monsters recently. The rumor spread in an instant, and as a result, the bell rings non-stop as customers keep pouring in. Welcome to our sugary sweet world of magic. No, it's the actual magical girl. That's right. Have a seat, I'll bring the menu over shortly. Okay, thank you. Somebody handles the floor with a calm tone and steady movements. The customer seemed quite pleased. Meanwhile, Alex also running herself ragged. But please, just wait a moment. How long is this gonna take? Not long. If you could just wait a tiny bit longer, I have your order ready right away. In the middle of all that, like to in a shadowy corner, Loretto leans against the wall, eyeing chaos. I think that's enough looking busy for now. Aren't they all trying a little too hard? Honestly, they have no idea how to pace themselves. Loretto hums quietly to herself, a conscious voice speaks up behind her. Loretto-chan? Yeah, you scared me. Can you explain what you're doing right now? As you can see, I've been working extremely hard. Loretto's always fucking lazy as always. This woman. Loretto quickly trains out and grabs the tray, which is natural as possible. We're running lean on the floor right now. Get over table 4. Sure, I can do that. Luckily, Loretto heads towards the table as it resumes working. After the earlier rush settles down, the staff finally gets a breather. Finally, a moment of rest. My legs are literally like jelly. You're doing very well. Just a heads up, we'll be holding some events soon. Events? What kind of events? Special events for the customers. There'll be 3 in total. Wait, does that mean it's gonna get even busier? Not exactly, it's a little more likely, I suppose. Meanwhile, Ratcha is taking over one of the tables, idly doodling with a pen. I want to go home so bad. Oh, now you want money? Now you don't want to work? Man, Loretta, fuck off, man. You want that money? You gotta work, you dummy. Fuck out. Go home. Sleep. She absentmindedly rolls the pen between her fingers, something about the way it feels since her stop. Huh? A small engraved logo on the pen's body comes to view. In our industry. Loretta slowly spins the pen and mutters under her breath. Dinar? Oh, interesting. My grind for fantasy. Manager walks familiar through the event schedule while Roberta stumbles across a mysterious notebook. Connect when the manager appears behind her. Roberta manages to shrug it off her practice indifference. Dinar? Why would a Dinar industry pen be in a place like this? Roberta casually sets the pen back down. Whatever, probably a freebie for some salesman. But you don't like to keep lazing around like this, you probably look productive. Maybe I pretend to clean something. I think that's the typo. I'm gonna pretend to clean something. By the way, what's Mama Near-chan up to? I think she Mama Near-chan up to. She can put aside for a talk. What? The event is called Click Miracle. It's also a first for us. Shouldn't Palette-chan hear about this too? Where is she? Welcome to our Sugary Sweet World of Magic. This is your first time visiting our Sugary Sweet World of Magic. Never fear. The Moist Magic Girl. What Moist Magic Girl? Huh? What? Moist Magic Girl Palette-chan is here, and Sweet Magic Girl A-chan will guide you. Meanwhile, the bats are still phoning it in, pretending to clean. Scrub, scrub, nice and clean. What's this cabinet? Oh, it's covered in dust. Someone should really stay on top of this. If I just wipe the top, it'll look like I did a proper job. Swipe, swipe, swipe. She casually brushes away the dust. I bet his hand snags on something wedged in the gap of the cabinet. What's this? There's that a faded, battered notebook. The cover is faded. The corner shows signs of being folded many times. Notebook? Here? The secret diary? Or a scrapbook? Some juicy gossip. Hehe, I can't just leave a mystery unsolved. So glancing around to make sure no one's watching, Loretta quietly opens the notebook. Just a bunch of unreadable scribbles. Boring. Turning slightly, Loretta flips over a few more pages, writing a pack of frantic, messy notes. Someone was really intense about this. Handwriting is practically vibrating. Just then a familiar voice calls out from behind her. Loretta-chan? Exactly what are you doing? Sorry, Loretta turns around and sees a particular girl manager standing there. Oh, she's cleaning this cabinet because there's so much dust. See, I'm holding a wet wipe. Oh, and perfect timing actually. I was just about to ask you something. I found this while cleaning. Can I toss it? Loretta slightly lifts the notebook she's holding. Eventually, the girl's magic gaze follows it upward. No, you cannot. Even though it's shabby and old? Regardless, it's still important to me. What is it exactly? Hold on, give me a sec, guys. Alright, sorry about that. What is it exactly? If it were me, I would have thrown it on ages ago. It's my magical girl obsession notebook. I'm a big fan of them, you see. So please don't throw it away. Alright. I didn't think there were still people who like magic girls, especially adults. Liking magic girls or saying you want to become one, that's kind of thing kids say, right? Unless you still want to become a magic girl over now. Excuse me? Oh, come on, there's no way you actually want to watch a job like ours. At that moment, the magic girl's manager's expression stiffens. Her eyes, usually narrow and gentle smile, snap open, revealing a cold, predatory glint. Wait, did the vibe just shift? This is quickly, the gaze happens back into its usual mask. Since the darkness has never been there at all. I didn't want to become one. Magic girl. And perhaps I still do. I see. That I don't actually want this outdated and annoying job. I'm honestly surprised. Alright, then I'll put it back where I found it. Thank you. I'll be on my way then. Loretta carefully places the notebook back into the cabinet, displaying the sort of expression she just saw in her head. That expression just now, I wasn't a looking fan. Well, it's none of my business. What's more important is whether I get to leave on time today. Just then, Mama Near, who's being clearing the table, called out. Loretta-chan, can you help with the customer? Ah, what a drag. Man, Loretta's fucking lazy as hell. Loretta-chan. Alright, I'm going. Man, Loretta's so fucking lazy, bro. I mean, we just, sorry, I forgot to read the whatchamacallit. I forgot to read the preview. Our villa was already packed. Loretta, Mama Near, and Palette are rushing around non-stop, so they get a moment to breathe. Welcome to our Sugary Sweet World of Magic. Is this Your first time visiting our super sweet magic world? But don't worry, Mama Near-chan is here to guide you. Things go on like that for a while. Clap, clap. Manager clasped her hands, her presence instantly cutting through the noise of the room. Everyone enjoying themselves? I have a little announcement to make. Starting today, we'll be holding special events. Oh, so it's finally starting. The first event is called Click Miracle. Special event where you can choose for Magic Girl and take a photo with her on the spot. The event will begin at 3 p.m. An excited murmur ripples through the crowd as the customers swap expectant looks. A little later, what's going on? Why call us all the way over to this corner? Thing is, I feel like this event is a little more than just taking photos. What do you mean? What customers want right now isn't just a Magic Girl thing. They want the real deal. You don't mean... You're not about to ask us to use actual magic, are you? Exactly right. I knew there was a catch. But using magic from ordinary people would not be a bit much. But boss, you think it'd be okay as long as the magic isn't hurting anyone? Maybe it's a little sparkle before a photo or a quick flash of light? Chan is right. You use some low output magic to punch out the production value. Oh, if it's only that much we can manage. Since it's an official request, using that much magic should be fine. Hold on, I didn't agree to it yet. I don't want to exhaust myself for no reason. Using magic unnecessarily is tiring, and you will receive a performance bonus, of course. Say no more. Don't do my best fucking Librata. Only money talks for Jesus fucking Christ. It's just simple magic. It's just simple magic anyway. You shouldn't drain so much magic power. I love the idea. We'll probably get even more attention and even more cheers. Thank you for accepting my suggestion. Magic Girl Manager bows her head in gratitude. The event will be starting soon, so I'm counting on you. Short while later at 3 p.m. Alright everyone, a photo event with real Magic Girls is about to begin. Please line up. Whoa, I can't believe this. Real Magic Girls. Could this be a destiny calling? I can't run the candle, just pass me by. Next, Miss Mamoneer Worshipper, who requested Magic Girl Mamoneer and Mamoneer Worshipper. Finally my turn. Lady Mamoneer, I'm here. Feeling herself with a deep breath, the hardcore fan disappears into the booth. I'm a little jealous of Mamoneer-chan. She's already had dozens of people ask for her. She's so popular. Jealous of extra work, I'm just tired of looking at it. But she's #1 popularity in the Northwest. That's fine, I don't have any interest in being #1. Honestly, I'd rather people ignore me entirely. Meanwhile, it's inside the booth. Yo, that's cool. Inside the clamp booth, Mamoneer cracks a practice pose with a hand raised. At her fingertip, a small, brilliant burst of magic blooms like fireworks, scattering sparkling light in every direction. At that moment, the air inside the booth wavers slightly as a faint trail of light is sucked into the camera lens. Perspective, Lady Mamoneer. Your beauty is otherworldly. But no one notices. While in customer excited praise and repeated clicks of the camera shutter filled the booth. Huh? What's this feeling? I'm using more magic power than I expected. Is it just my imagination? Maybe it's because of all these photos, but even then, it's draining way too fast. The picture is finally out. I treasure these for the rest of my life. I'm going to keep them hidden away in my secret drawer where only I can see them. Can I also have a picture? Huh? Oh, of course. Mamoneer's worries drowned out by the noise. But outside the booth, Roberta doesn't miss it. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Something's off. You know what I just noticed here, guys, on palette? Dude, you can see a bit of her, or is it shading? I can't tell, but I think you could probably see something on her bust. I don't know if it's really noticeable. If you know, you know, okay? This energy is definitely pure magic power. Retta naturally shifts her gaze toward the camera. It's faint, but she can definitely feel an invisible current flowing through it. She naturally turns her gaze aside while quickly examining the camera. There's something suspicious about the back of the lens. It feels like pure magic power is being gathered there. Just then, Mamini steps out of the booth after finishing another photo session. That's about 30 people now, I think. I thought it'd be fine, but I'm getting tired faster than expected. Mamini staggers out of the booth, looking pale. Are you okay, boss? Well, I'm more tired than I thought. Might be something more than just being tired. Wait, if that's the case, boss's magic is something siphoning it off. Retta's suspicious gaze shifts to the camera, then up to the face of the magic door manager holding it. Very faint, but she's smiling. Why she's smirking in those eyes. She's running the numbers. But that look feels strangely familiar. I recognize that look because it's the one I make when I hit the jackpot. It's like your eyes turn into dollar signs. It's true, the moment that money was mentioned, there was a gleam in your eyes. Eyes turned to dollar signs. Retta's eyes narrow as the piece vine clicks to place. Manager still knows the exact same scammer she has. That's funny. It's the same look someone makes when they found something they want. No wonder I feel a strange sense of camaraderie. She has that same look when I'm talking about money. And does that mean she wants something? She's using us to get it. Can't be sure, but something about this doesn't sit right with me. With that uneasy feeling lingering in the air, the event finally comes to an end. After work, 3 of them meet back at the office. I didn't think it would be this exhausted. But they have a ton of customers. Especially you, Mamoneer-chan. What's all this surprise to call her Mamoneer-chan? Huh? You mean the boss? Oh. What did I say just now? You call me Mamoneer-chan. Please pretend you didn't hear that. We already did. Actually, I almost called Loretta-chan earlier when we were outside. I'm glad you didn't. Let's go back to talking the way we usually do when we're in the office. Okay, Mamoneer-chan. I mean boss. You're doing that on purpose, aren't you? Of course not. I like Mamoneer's like all flustered face. That's cute. Boss is too sharp for her own good. More importantly, even if you feel something strange during the photos. My magic power drained much faster than I expected. I definitely didn't use that much. I felt like someone was drawing it out. Hey, what was something happening to us? I felt it too, like I was leaking power. I knew it. Something's going on. Both the photos arms and sinks of the thought. Right after the photos were taken, I sensed a flow of magic near the booth. It was moving towards the back of the camera. Normally it just dissipates, but this time it's being gathered into one place. When we use magic, pure magic power gets released, right? I think someone was harvesting them. More specifically, I felt the flow coming from behind the lens. Then one operating the camera pressing the shutter was... Don't tell me, the magic girl manager? Yeah, I'm betting the manager made us use the magic on purpose so she could siphon out the pure magic power. Of course, can't be sure yet, but it's too suspicious to ignore. I agree. We should probably look into it. Secretary... Mamoneer's signal, and the secretary's at her side in an instant. Yes, boss. There's something I need you to look into. See what you can find about Veloa and the magic girl manager. Also check whether there's any technology that can harvest magic power. I'll get right on it, boss. Thanks. Count on you. Loretta, power. For now, just keep a close eye on the situation. We were just going to watch? We don't have any solid evidence at the moment, and if we intervene recklessly, we could end up dragging ordinary people into it. That makes sense. I guess you're right. Well, our pure magic power recovers over time anyway, so there's no reason to take any risk yet. Right, which is exactly why we need to stay cautious and observe things carefully. Got it. Yeah, got it. Spell sprinkles and stolen magic. A vague warning from the secretary puts his girls on high alert. The big service event was a massive success. With fans, but a sinister drain and Shiro's magic confirms that the manager is hiding something dark. Before heading to the bar of Veloa, first time I've been near a pallet gathered in an office. 3 paper cups sit on a table in front of him. You make 3 cups of tea with 1 tea bag? Being frugal is a virtue. But I'd like to drink a proper strong cup of tea one day. Pallet. What's worse is that I've actually gotten used to this watered down taste. Sudden changes in tea strains can shock the system. By the way, is the secretary not here yet? Probably still digging for dirt. That's probably it. She's not the kind of person to be late. Just then after the store opens, the secretary walks in. Oh, you're here. You look so great. Did something happen? I found something suspicious while investigating Veloa and the magical girl manager. Something suspicious? I knew there was something fishy. What did you find? Magical girl manager has 0 history. In fact, her passage is completely scrubbed, almost as if someone deliberately wiped them clean. Scrubbed record. That usually means something to hide. Exactly, which is why I'm digging deeper. She's a major red flag. Thanks, I'm counting on you. The secretary quickly leaves the office again and remaining to exchange glances. Shall we head to Bar Veloa now? Guess we have to. Each pair really does come with a lot of baggage. And it feels crummy knowing that something shady might be going on. Oh, you're here. Nice to you 3. Yesterday's event was a huge success. Now it's time to move on to the next phase. There's more? Not just yet. There's more to come. Not for anything as long as I get to wear my costume. What kind of event is this? Next phase. The next event is called Cast the Spell Twinkle. Rolling her glance, the manager continues her pitch with practices. It's an event where you and the customer chant the spell together to change the drink's flavor or appearance. Latte art, for example. Oh wow, I think the customers will love that. Of course. The more how you put into the spell, the more the drink will come alive. So you want us to use real magic again? Magical manager answers the rest with a smile. That's right. Wouldn't that make the customers even more excited? Everybody gets a solemn nod of understanding. Alright. We'll make sure to serve each customer sincerely. While using magic that is. Thank you. I'll be counting you 3 again today. As soon as the magic girl manager leaves, the 3 exchange glances. Can we just phone it in? No, everyone needs to cast real spell. That's the only way we get solid evidence. Oh, right. But do you think the manager is doing something like that? That's exactly what we're going to find out. Now that I think of it, the manager once told me she wanted to become a magical girl. Really? That's not something we could just ignore. Yeah, the look in her face when she said it felt a little off too. Definitely need proper evidence. Seriously, those fox-like eyes of her are just screaming suspicious. It's usually the characters of that trait who end up being the villain. True. Oh, whoops. Excuse me, guys. Just then, a 3-hear magical manager voice. Shall we begin right away? Let's cast the spell Twinkle over and begin. So the magical manager, so that's what I mean the beginning part. We're going to full Bar Veloa. Customers are already seated at each table. Loretta and I'm near pallet split up to their assigned tables. I will just add in your order. One moment, please. Have a vanilla twinkle latte. Make it sweet, please. Got it. The twinkle, love sparkle, starlight shimmer. Awaken the taste of sweet love. When the spell finishes, the gentle glow spreads across the cup. Our stars begin to sparkle and rise one by one on the soft green. Whoa, the stars can pop in a drink. So this is what a maroon magic girl can do? This is nothing. Dorothy gives a casual shrug before moving on to the next table. And while Mummy is serving customers at a center table. 1 lemon twinkle ad. Hey, make it extra zesty. Refreshing lemon twinkle egg coming right up. Mummy takes a breath before clearly intoning the spell. The twinkle, love sparkle, sincerity shimmer. Awaken the taste of happiness. As the spell ends, a bright glow spreads inside the drink, and shiny ice hearts form. Wow, just looking at it fills me with bliss. Domineer smiles softly and nods. Meanwhile, Pal is taking an order at the corner table as the hands clasp. One chocolate twinkle mocha. Make it strong. Okay, one double shot chocolate twinkle mocha coming right up. Looking a little nervous, Pal casts a spell with all her heart. America twinkle, love sparkle, hope shimmer. Grant me the taste of true affection. In an instant, chocolate patterns bloom across the surface of the drink like flowers, releasing a sweet aroma. This isn't what I intended, but it looks so pretty. No, this isn't what I was going for. I had to make it more perfect and beautiful. I'll eat it anyway. Activists cheers and gasps of awe echo through the cafe. The air is thick with magic and excitement. The more spells they cast, the more tips pile up on the tables, the more obvious exhaustion becomes as their magic power drains away. Eventually, break time arrives. The three dragged exhausted bodies over to the table and sit down together. Leaning back in her chair, Bertha sinks at the thought. Doesn't feel right. The clear resting, so why does my body feel even heavier? Someone really is draining her pure magic power. This is similar to what I felt during the first event. My strength felt spent after that one ended. Oh, and I noticed something else that's suspicious. There's more? Without saying a word, Mom approached upward. Up there, look behind the light fixture. The resident pilot took the heads up towards Cindy. That's... Seriously, wouldn't you even notice that? Magic sigils hidden in the shadows right behind the light fixture. It was condensed pure magic power coming from that sigil. It's probably acting like Siphon, absorbing her magic. So that thing's been leeching our power this whole time? In that moment, a lingering doubt solidified the cold turning. Exactly. I don't know why, but it looks like we're being used. Which means these events aren't actually for the customers. They're part of a scheme to steal our magic power. I had a feeling this request wasn't exactly on the level. Right, this definitely isn't a coincidence. For now, we shouldn't let the manager know about our suspicions. Let's continue this conversation after work. Time passes. After finishing work, the three guys are back at the office. The office is quiet, and the documents the secretary compiled during the investigation are spread across the desk. Leaning back in her chair, Loretta scans through the scattered papers lying outside. The puzzle pieces are finally coming together. There are so many red flags for this to be a coincidence. Watching Mama here sit with her arms crossed and thought how it fidgets with the fingers. And then, what do you think the manager is trying to do with all her pure magic power? She said she wanted to be one of us. Looks like she's trying to force some transformation. That actually makes sense. At that moment, Mama picks up one of the standard documents. What's even more suspicious is this. Recently, multiple reports have come in about strange incidents at an abandoned factory in the outskirts. Unknown noises and partial structural collapses. An abandoned factory? Another one? Yes, it's possible that something's happening there. And it's probably connected to the manager. Which means there's only one thing left for us to do. Mummy takes a deep breath before continuing. We'll find the clues and shut this down before it spirals out of control. Agreed. I want to know what kind of twisted experiment she's running, and why she thought she could play us. Roberta, you finally taking your job seriously for once. Not for money, but for justice. What are you talking about? Of course it's for the money. You have an idea how happy I was when I heard the quote in that request form? And now she thinks she can mess around with my money? There's no way I'm letting that slide. I got my hopes up for nothing. Anyway, we got plenty of reasons to be suspicious now. But we'll need solid proof if we want to move forward. To start from the beginning and investigate why I Veloa properly. Alright. Okay, that's the end of the first part of the story, guys. I definitely like it. I'm not gonna lie, I do love the girls, especially Palette with their magical girl costumes. I mean, I think, well, I think they're gonna release, Mamoneer. I mean, they're gonna have a banner for Mamoneer, right? Aren't they? I'm assuming. No, I think that, I'm sure they will, because Mamoneer came out with Palette, right? But anyways, who knows? Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Peace. Until next time. Bye bye.